Welcome back to Mindset Vincente. If you are watching this, you might feel like you're drowning. You might feel like every paycheck is already spent before it hits your account, and the weight of debt is crushing your sleep, your relationships, and your future. I want you to take a deep breath. You are not your debt. You are a person in a difficult season, but that season ends today. In this video, I am going to give you the complete blueprint to go from being overwhelmed to being debt-free. This isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. It's about a total shift in your psychology and your actions. Before we dive into the first step, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It helps me reach more people who, just like you, are ready to take control of their lives. Before we touch the numbers, we have to fix the mindset. Most people stay in debt because they treat the symptoms, not the disease. You must stop the bleeding. You cannot clean a house while someone is throwing trash through the window. You must commit right now to not taking on a single cent of new debt. Cut up the credit cards if you have to. If you can't buy it with the cash you have, you simply cannot afford it. You need to face the reality. Gather every single statement. Most people avoid the mailbox because of fear, but you need to look at the monster in the eye. On a piece of paper, list who you owe, the total balance, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. There are two proven ways to pay off debt. Both work, but you need to choose the one that fits your personality. The first is the Debt Snowball. You list your debts from smallest balance to largest. Ignore interest rates for a moment. You pay the minimum on everything except the smallest debt. You attack that one with every extra euro you have. When it's gone, you take that entire payment and roll it into the next smallest. This creates momentum and psychological wins. The second is the Debt Avalanche. You list debts from highest interest rate to lowest. You attack the one with the highest interest first. This saves you the most money over time, but it can feel slower if the high interest debt is a large balance. If you are feeling discouraged, I recommend the snowball. The win of seeing a debt disappear early changes your brain chemistry and keeps you motivated. A budget isn't a cage, it's a tool for freedom. You need to know exactly where every cent is going. Look at your fixed costs like rent and utilities, your variable costs like groceries, and then look at your cut list. For the next few months, your lifestyle needs to be intentional. No vacations, no new clothes, no expensive dinners. This is temporary. You are sacrificing your now to buy back your forever. You can only cut your expenses so much, but there is no limit to how much you can earn. To get out of debt in record time, you need to widen the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Sell your clutter. If you haven't used it in a year, sell it online. Look for a side hustle. Can you consult, drive, or use a skill to make an extra $500 a month? Every single extra euro goes directly toward your debt, not your lifestyle. Don't be afraid of the bank. Often, if you call them and explain you are committed to paying but need help, they may lower your interest rate or offer a settlement. You can look into transferring balances to a 0% APR card to stop the interest from compounding, or consider debt consolidation to simplify your life, but only if you have stopped the habit of using credit. While you are paying off debt, you need a small starter emergency fund. Life happens, your car will break, or your phone will stop working. Without an emergency fund, you will go right back into debt the moment an accident happens. This fund is your shield. Getting out of debt is 20% head knowledge and 80% behavior. It's about looking in the mirror and deciding that you are worth more than a credit score. It's about the freedom to say yes to opportunities because you aren't tied to a bank's no. You have the plan. Now, you need the discipline. Start with the smallest debt today, just one. If this video gave you a sense of clarity, please subscribe to Mindset Vincente and leave a like. It tells the algorithm that financial freedom is a message worth spreading. Comment below with the word free if you are committing to starting your journey today. I'll see you in the next video.